Comedy Time presents Comedy Brew, a delicious mix of short, fast, funny, featuring today's most hilarious comedians. So crank up the volume and switch off the light, and get ready to enjoy the sweet, fresh taste of comic goodness.
Hey guys, welcome to Comedy Time, the premier comedy destination. My name is Zoltan, and yes, this is how I pay my rent. Same with this next comic.
I have learned something in the brief time I've been married, ladies. I have realized that all this extra stuff that we do, trying to get a man, trying to keep a man happy, none of it matters. It really doesn't. You know who you are, shaving off your eyebrows, drawing them back on, wearing your jeans so tight if you fart, a bubble go down your leg. You know who you are. I don't have to point you out or nothing, okay? Wearing your shoes too small so your foot hang over the front, picking up spare change, a cigarette butt. You know who you are. I don't need to point nobody out or nothing, okay? But I'm just saying, I have realized, ladies, that men, real men, only need 3 things to keep them happy, ladies. 3. You feed them, you freak them, and you let them watch football. That's it. That's all they need. Everything else is a bonus. Now, what disturbs me in my spirit, y'all, is that I'm meeting a lot of women that don't know how to cook. Let me tell you something. If you're over 20 and you don't know how to cook, heifer, kill yourself. Go and drink some Windex and get out the way. Take a nap. It'll all be over soon. I'm serious. And it kills me how all these little skinny model chicks out here in LA say, I don't need to know how to cook because he takes me out, he whines and he dines me. Trust and believe, when he drop your bony ass off, he going to a big girl house for steak and onions, okay? That's the one he taking home to mama, not you. When you wondering where he at on Christmas, he at the big girl house having ham. And ladies, men are stupid. You don't have to be a gourmet or no chef or nothing. They dumb. You just gotta be creative. You know? You gotta just reach deep down, like, get some oodles and noodles and cut some hot dogs up in it. Put a slice of cheese on top. Put it in the microwave and give it to him. His dumb ass to be like, shoot, she made me a casserole, man. That girl loved me. That made me a casserole. Put some pepper on it. Now it's Cajun. You know, that's stupid.
Hey, I'm Suna Belstead for Comedy Time. No health insurance? No problem. This next comedian is the only medicine you'll ever need. Comedy Time does not cover heart attacks.
It sucks having a lazy eye as a guy, because it'll get me in trouble sometimes. I'm at a bar, club, just trying to have a good time. Some guy will get in my face all aggressive, like, dude, bro, you looking at me? I'm like, no. I mean, maybe. I could have been. I'm really not sure. I had to wear an eye patch when I was a kid for the lazy eye. You guys familiar with this? They make you wear a patch over your strong eye so that your weak eye has to work harder. It's supposed to get stronger. So I had to come home every day after school in elementary school and wear this eye patch for like 4 hours. I hated it. It could have been kind of fun, like a pirate eye patch or something kind of cool. No, it was just a big Band-Aid, right? That sucks. Plus very confusing for the other neighborhood kids, because I'm running around, I got this Band-Aid on my face. They're like, what's wrong with your eye? I'm like, that's the one that works. That's terrible. We wouldn't do that with any other weakness. We would never take some poor kid with like a club foot and be like, oh, hey, little Billy, here's what we're going to do for you, big guy. We're going to take that good leg and tie it up behind your back. Yeah. 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 That way you can hop around on that nub for a couple hours every day. It's bound to strengthen up. You'll be playing hopscotch in no time. But you know what? It's like I've always said, whatever doesn't kill you will only make you weaker and easier to kill. Yeah. I was not a tough kid growing up. I was kind of a late bloomer. I went off with a wrestling team in high school. I thought that would help toughen me up because wrestling is a very tough sport. Although, as it turns out, least toughest uniform. A couple of people familiar with the singlet, as it's actually called, or as my mom used to refer to it, your onesie. Yeah, thanks a lot, Ma, as if I don't have enough self-esteem issues already. As a 100-pound high school freshman with a lazy eye, gonna refer to my uniform as a onesie. Hey, that's awesome. Maybe we could sew some footies on the bottom. That'd be good. I just never understood that uniform for that sport, right? You're playing hockey, football, you're practically wearing armor. I'm competing in a full contact sport. The only thing they're giving me equipment-wise to protect my most vulnerable area is a thin layer of spandex. But hey, let's go ahead and make sure those ears are well protected. Right, guys? Yeah. God forbid you take a knee in the ear. Imagine that. Oh, great. Now I won't be able to hear the children I'll never have. That's...
Hey, what's up? This is Shang, and this is Comedy Time. It'll be $2 for the next minute. Listen, never go up to an angry albino and go, hey, lighten up. They don't dig that. Enjoy this next comic.
I was downtown earlier. I got a really weird heckle. This woman said that I look like a bitch. And I wasn't even at a comedy club. I was at a Dunkin' Donuts buying a muffin. And this woman was like, you look like a bitch, for no reason. Like, she heckled me while I was buying a muffin. And the Dunkin' Donuts man loved it. He's like, ha ha, it's funny because it's true. And I'm like, I don't know. But I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a good mood because I just bought some Sean John sheets. It's not lots of sex. Girls. I gotta step up my sheet game because I'm no good at it. All right? I have like boring white guy sex, you know. Like, I'm the type of guy, like, in the heat of passion, I will rip off my clothes. And then I'll, like, fold them and put them in the drawer, you know? Because ironing. White guys like to iron. But I talk dirty sometimes. You know, I try to spice it up. You know, I'll be like, yeah. All right, it sounds like an exaggeration, but that's, like, literally exactly how I sound. Like, yeah. It kind of sounds like I'm narrating a Batman cartoon. I'm like, kapow, you know, thwap. Yeah. But this one time I brought this girl back to my place. I decided to spice it up. I was gonna talk dirty, you know. I was like, yeah, take it to the house, you know. And she started laughing at me, like in the middle of it. Like everything I say, she was laughing, and it was really conflicting for me because, like, as a man, I was failing. But as a comedian, I was killing, all right? So I was, like, doing callbacks. I was like, yeah, remember what I said about your bra? That was funny, right? She's like, just stop talking, please. I'm not that bad. I invented a sex move. This is legit. This is authorized. It's called the Moses. And what it is right before you finish, you rip off your condom and you yell out, "Let my people go!" Yeah, it's good. Yeah. And if you have a staff, you should hold it up. You know. Gotta buy those.
Thanks for watching Comedy Time. I can guarantee this next comic's funnier than whoever you were just stalking on Facebook.
I love women, man. I love them. Fellas, I love them. I've always loved women. For some reason, my wife don't like that. She's a hater, that's what it is, dog. She's a hater. No, I'm serious, she's a hater, dog. She always tells me we're best friends. Women ever tell you that? We are best friends. We're best friends. We are best friends. I'm like, really? What kind of friend be blocking all the time, huh? My woman is like an offensive lineman. She just be blocking. We was at the SC Oregon football game, right? At the Coliseum. Now, you know the Coliseum has bench seating. That means it's easy to be accidentally in somebody else's area. All right, so we chilling. It's me, wifey, and my punk ass kids, right? So we chilling watching the game, and then these two big booty white girls from Oregon start making their way my way, you know? White girl number one started giving me the eye, fellas. You know the eye I'm talking about, the You know what I'm talking about, dog? Yeah, she gave me the look like, you could get it. And I gave the look like, you could get it back. So we having this whole little moment with our eyes. Wifey must see this, you know what I'm saying? Because big booty white girl number one is like, you know, she comes, she's like, well, can I sit there? Before I could say yes, my wife was like, no. I was like, I thought you was a friend of mine. What is this? You really are hating right now. So my woman actually got up, came over and sat in between me and the white girls. I was just like, that is so messed up because my wife doesn't even like white girls. But she knows I do. How could you hate? You know what I'm saying? How could you? So now it's the white girls, my wife, me, and my punk ass kids. And I'm sitting there like, now how I'm gonna get the number? Then I hear white girls say, what's the score? I was like, what's the score? 675. That's my real phone number too, homie boy. That's me.
Oh, hi there. I'm Josh Cheney, and welcome to Comedy Time, the best place to see great comedy without the 2-drink minimum.
I live in Hollywood, the Hollywood area. It's crazy. You never know what you're going to see in Hollywood, you know? It's just a bunch of nonsense. Like, I was on the subway down there not too long ago, and a kid was walking up to everybody on the subway with a notepad. And he comes up to me, and I read the notepad, and it said, I am a mute, need money for food. So I reached in my pocket, and I pulled out a pen, and I wrote, I can't read. What's he going to say? What's he gonna say? See, people are drinking, that's good. I drink a lot of beer. I don't even like the way beer tastes, I just like how it makes me feel after about 6 or 17 of them. I do a lot of good with my drinking though. I help the homeless and the environment by me drinking. I do, because I take all my empty beer cans and beer bottles, I give it to a homeless guy. He takes them, he recycles them. Help the homeless and the environment. Yeah, I know it's working because the dude just moved in next door to me. He got a lot of nice stuff too. But yeah, I don't think we drink alcohol for the taste. I think we drink alcohol for the alcohol. Like, anybody ever go wine tasting? No, don't. It's the stupidest thing you can do. Because you're gonna drive out to the middle of nowhere and stand in a barn and swirl around a warm glass of wine and say stupid things like, look at the bouquet on that. It's robust yet lean at the same time. See, that wine tasting is time wasting. That's all that is. And then they tell you what wines go good with certain foods, you know? Like, oh, this goes good with melon and whitefish. Melon and whitefish? What am I going to do with melon and whitefish? I think they need to start telling you what other alcohols go good with, you know? Let's go to a whiskey tasting, right? Let's go to... What's this whiskey go good with? Well, that goes good with regrets and restraining orders. Oh, right. Set them up. Set them up. Tequila. Let's go to a tequila tasting. What's this tequila go good with? Yeah, that goes good with blackouts and bail money. Oh, yeah. Set them up. Beer tasting. Angry wives and DUIs. That's what that is. Hey, guys, that's my time. You guys are great. Thank you very much.
Hello, and thanks for watching Comedy Time. Unlike the final installments of the Rocky movies, Our next comedians just get better and better. This next comic is a sequel you won't want to miss.
I come from Eritrea, which is in East Africa. Don't worry, I know you guys have no idea what it is. But if you'd like to know, just go over to, LAX, the parking structure. Those people that say, $8, please, $8. That's us. Those are my people. Some of them, even my cousins. So. I'm just playing. I don't really talk like that. But I know. No. But I didn't completely fool you. I was born there. Okay, I was born there, but I came here when I was 5. Okay. I'm very Americanized. When I came here though, I did have that accent. You know what I mean? I just introduced you to my mother, by the way. Yeah, so when I came, it was just like, I'm here. I'm finally here. They were like, what is that? Like what's going on, little girl? Like, where are you from? You know what I mean? And I was like, Eritrea. They were like, well, where is it on the map? Like, it's not on the map. Because we actually had a war against Ethiopia for 30 years. And it wasn't on the map. So it was... We only recently won. We've only been on the map for the past 20 years. So give it up for Eritrea. But I know, but only in Africa could there be a war for 30 years and no one knows about it. Like, what's... You know what I mean? We had to try to start a rumor, you know what I mean? Like, to at least get in the tabloids, We're really the Na'vi from Avatar, no. Yeah, we're fond of arrows. No. All right, but I'm like a typical, East African mom, and actually most of us are, listen, Eritreans really do rule the parking lots. All across the United States, we rule the parking lots. Like the Indians, they have the 7-Elevens, we have the parking lots. You know what I mean? And all of this is discussed overseas, trust me. We all, how are we going to make money in America? Parking lot, you have a party, park in our parking lot, But normally though, we're usually very smart. We're mostly like doctors and engineers, So when I told my mom I was gonna become a comic, she was like, Awet, if you become a comedian, I will cut off my legs. I was like, what? And I was like, I will live miserable for the rest of my life. And I'm like, okay, first of all, what is up with Africans always cutting off body parts? Okay? We're in the States now, Mom, you just can't do that. Okay, but then I was just like, she's not gonna. So I decided to test her. You know what I mean? So I started reaching for an acting book. You know what I mean? And then she had I turned around, she had a machete to her leg, and she's like, don't go any closer, I'll do it. You know what I mean? I'm like, good Lord. All right, well, just do me a favor. Can you just not cut off your arms? Because I still need you to co-sign a few things.
Hi, I'm Rob F. Martinez, and this is Comedy Time. You may not know this, but I've actually been going through your phone and looking at your texts while you're watching these videos. And you may want to erase a few of them before you know who gets a peek. But before you do that, enjoy our next comic.
I got a gift certificate to the Old Navy, everybody. I think when somebody gives you a gift certificate to the Old Navy, it's like they're saying, look, I want you to get some new clothes, but I still don't want you to look that nice. I want you to be the best looking guy at your volunteer fire department in South Jersey, because that's what my haircut says. My haircut says volunteer firefighter. Am I a volunteer firefighter? Not officially, but I don't start fires. So I feel like I'm part of the solution that way. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. There's a lot of young people here, and I want you to look at me. I did not know what I wanted to do with my life. I went online to become a private detective. It was a private detective school online, and I paid online. And I never heard from them again. I thought to myself, I either got ripped off, or this is my first case. this case. It was not. I don't have a lot of money, everybody. I don't have that much money. Here's what I do when I want to feel like I have money. Once in a while, I'll get a $100 bill. I'll get a hundo, okay? I go down to the dollar store. I buy one item. It makes me feel like a pimp. I don't know why, but it makes me feel like such a pimp. Like a P-I-M-P pimp. Last time I go down there, I throw down my hundo. This cashier takes my hundo, throws it up to the light like it might be fake. Have you ever had that, where a cashier really examines your money? I'm like, first of all, bitch, you don't work for the Treasury Department, okay? You're a dollar store cashier. You made some mistakes in your life, all right? Stop trying to Elliot Ness my money home with your litmus configuration, I know what you're doing, okay? I have an online degree in private detective. Because remember when I told that joke earlier? Do you guys remember when I told that joke earlier in the night? Okay. She determines it's real, hands me back my change. By this time, I got a little bit of an anger problem, so I take each bill she hands me back, I hold it up to the light. I send her a message, you don't trust me, I don't trust you. Out of my face, out of my face. Oh yeah, I took her right to the streets. Speaking of the streets, did you guys watch that stuff about Egypt? I didn't know what was going on. I turned on my TV. I was like, holy shit, this is the best episode of the Jersey Shore I have ever seen. Holy J-Wow. This is awesome. Do you guys watch? They finally calmed the people down with hummus-flavored tear gas. They threw them some pitas and everything was fine, right? Of course the Egyptian economy failed, everybody. The entire Egyptian economy was based on a pyramid scheme. Because they have pyramids in their country. I'm Italian-American. That would have never happened in Italy, okay? Because when the young people get riled up in the streets of Italy, the prime minister comes down and has sex with all of them. Okay? Yeah! Your proud march becomes a walk of shame. Your money's on the dresser, you spaghetti benders. I can say that because I'm Italian.